Hello, my name is Jason, and in this video, I will show you how to use the check designer in any of the print check software. All printers vary slightly on the position they print on paper. When using pre-printed checks, this may cause the print to be slightly off. Check designer allows you to fix this by moving the fields around so they properly line up with the checks. The check designer is basically the same in all of our software, but how they work and how to get to them is slightly different. Print Checks Pro allows you to create a check design for each of the 3 types of supported checks. This layout will apply to all accounts in Print Checks Pro that use that type of check. Print Checks Deluxe, on the other hand, allows you to assign a different layout and check type to each account, so every account can have a different look. The check designer for Print Checks Payroll is the exact same as Print Checks Pro. Let's get started. To access the check designer in Print Checks Pro or Payroll, just go to the Settings menu and select Check Designer. Remember that once you make any changes here, you must save the layout before test printing or exiting the check designer, or your changes will not be saved or shown. For the rest of this video, we will use Print Checks Deluxe, but remember, everything you see will also be applicable to Print Checks Pro and Print Checks Payroll. Now let's switch over to Print Checks Deluxe. As I mentioned earlier, Deluxe allows you to assign a different layout to each account. As a result, the check designer was moved from the Settings menu to a tab under the Account Settings. To get to the check designer in Deluxe, go to the Settings menu and select Add Manage Accounts. Next, select the account you want to work with. Go to the 5th tab labeled Check Designer. As you can see, this looks very similar to Print Checks Pro, but the layout is done on the account level, allowing a more accurate representation of what the check will look like. The first thing you have to do is select the proper check type you are going to be using. Note that in Print Check Payroll, this option doesn't exist because Payroll requires the use of business checks with vouchers. Next are the images to show. These are set up under the Check Images tab. Just click the checkbox for the images you are going to be using. Likewise, the addresses to show are also selectable. The text above and below the signature line are optional text fields you can set to be printed above and below the signature line. Finally, to adjust the fields, you move them around using your mouse, or for small adjustments, you can use your arrow keys on your keyboard. To preview what the checks will look like, click on the Preview button. Once you are happy with the design, remember to click the Save button. That concludes this video. Thanks for watching.